A train wrecked to spin fire. The NFT analyzer, diving deep into projects. He's the crypto energizer. From new mint coins to tokens, he's got all the intel. Web3 is a tree to show you where to excel. He's got the insights like a digital magician, unveiling secrets of the blockchain with precision. Wild stories from the web, he's always in the know. Crypto community, vibing where the treasures grow. Web3 wonders, chain reactors on the scene. NFT insights and crypto dreams, diving into neocons. He's got the key, hype around.
Yo. I gotta stop that bullshit. Come on. I don't own the yo. It's Thread Guys. It's Faroaks. I gotta stop that. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I'm also gonna apologize because I'm a nice guy. I'm gonna apologize right off the bat for the title of this show. I'm not cut out for this. I'm not cut out for this and to do clickbaity headlines calling a trader a clown. It's that ain't me. There was a big trade in the Bitcoin meme coin yesterday, which I love. What is it called? Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, Inu, whatever. I love the token. GM Gravity. I love the token. Someone blew that token the fuck up yesterday. Was it a big brain trade or not? I kind of think it is. If you're watching, bro, I don't think you are. But you're not a clown. I think you made a pretty damn smart move there. We're going to take a peek at that trade yesterday. We're going to look at the crypto markets today, guys. A lot going on. Even in NFTs, believe it or not, it's shocking. It's shocking. But yes, there's action everywhere. There's life everywhere in, guys, the midst of the most volatile period for crypto ever. Let's forget Black Swan events. Let's forget FTX. Let's forget all that stuff because that's crazy times. But in a bull market, it's getting pretty wild out there. Election just a few days off. I'm excited to write in Joe Biden. I can't wait. Yeah, riding with Biden in this election. Anyway, guys, great to see you. Excited for a fun day ahead of us here. Yes, smash the like. I appreciate you guys doing that. Man, I'm going to show you here. I'm going to show you how much that helps. Yesterday was a perfect, maybe the best example we've had yet. Check this out. Man, make sure you guys are subscribed over here, SlamX Official on YouTube. It's SlamXIO over on X. Guys, yesterday's show is going to end up, I think, being the most watched live stream we've done so far. We had, I think, 70 or so people concurrent just here on YouTube. I don't know what it was on X. But yesterday, I don't know, just perfect storm of topic and the thumbnail matters, but it's the likes. The video got a ton of likes. It's because you guys were doing that thing. And again, it helps. It drives this in the algo. It does. It puts it on people's page. That helps me a ton. And then it's my job to try to keep them here, but it's you guys are serving it up in front of people. So can't thank you enough for that. Check it out, though. In the past, I try to not focus too much on numbers because I know you guys probably don't give a shit. But in the past 2 weeks, 4 of our biggest shows here. 2 weeks ago here, here's yesterday. 10 days ago with Murad last Monday, which was awesome. It sucks there was audio issues there. And then this one just a week ago, right? Pretty wild. Stuff's changing. And that probably speaks more to people coming back and paying attention to space. That has a lot to do with it. But again, I got to give you guys the credit for helping me get it out there. So thank you very freaking much. All right. Really, really fun. It was a cool day yesterday, okay? Forget the market stuff. It wasn't great. But it was a fun day, starting with really the topic we were talking about yesterday. It was the 16th anniversary of the Bitcoin white paper. Pretty important day. Really cool. You don't have to like the guy, but really cool that Donald Trump tweets about that. He's got good advisors telling him, what audience, who the people are that he needs to be catering to. Really cool. Honestly, it's really cool that he even tweets about it. And I want to point out again that Ethereum intern account. I don't know, man. That's the kind of stuff that can bring the, the culture back to life, a little the vibes, a little the energy back to Ethereum, and they need it. I'll show you here in a little bit that there's big projects leaving Ethereum, this ecosystem, the L2s even, because we're missing those vibes. This account, I actually should be, I think I'm following it. If not, I will now. Yeah, I try to notice these things early enough that this account's probably going to get pretty hot. So heads up about that. But anyway, yesterday, cool day with the Bitcoin white paper anniversary. Donald Trump tweeting about it. And then the Satoshi Nakamoto reveal yesterday. Okay, that's what we were talking about mostly on the show. Here it is. It's Steven, or is that Stefan Mola? Clearly fake, as I think we all expected here. 500 pounds to attend, right? And then I guess he had a laptop that was going to prove his case, right? That didn't work. Journalist walked out after paying that fee. I've not heard this clip yet. I'm going to listen live with you guys. And then I'm going to get to that Bitcoin trade because it's a really interesting trade. I kind of like it, but there's a good learning lesson in it.
I wrote it down, all of the posts.
Oh, he dumped them.
And I have evidences of all of that. But with a short time, I'm here just to make the statements that yes, I am Satoshi Nakamoto, and this is my pseudonym. My legal name is Stephen Mola, and I created the Bitcoin and blockchain technology, which is working well, but I'm not happy with it.
It's working well.
Okay.
Yes, it's
no,
working
no.
well.
We're not even
because
I hate this guy. I fucking hate this guy. I won't give that another second of airtime. That's fucking stupid. Goodbye. Moving on. All right, yesterday was not, like I said, was not great in the market. No. I mean, it wasn't a bloodbath. I can't call it that, but it was close to it. I don't know. It was just an ugly day in the market. 277 million in liquidations in Bitcoin and Ethereum. A lot of that loss coming from the Binance marketplace, the Binance exchange. A lot of it. But what really got my attention, because honestly, man, I'm not really am I exposing myself here? I'm not really in these majors. I'm a terrible trader to some degree, right? I like the degen side of things. I like the trenches. I like the meme coins. I like collectibles. I like NFTs. That's my ballpark. That's my thing. That's where I'm going to make it, and that's where I've done well. So this is a story that I like. The ticker Bitcoin, that token had a big trade. One single trade that all on its own almost crashed this token, guys. Wild to see. Instantly, accusations that we're looking at Murad taking profits here. Remember, Murad's got $25 million across these top 10 or so meme coins. SPX, Bitcoin, I'm assuming Apu. What are some of his others? We know the Murad list. A big dump like that, I get it. I get people are going to say Murad, even if just for engagement farming, because we know his wallets. We know his wallets. We can look at his wallets and see that he didn't take profits at all. He didn't. He didn't sell here. That said, what a nice recovery in this token. But by the way, it goes from a $258 million market cap down to a $100 million market cap. If you caught this in time, man, did you make some money here. Man, did you make some money here. An easy 2x. Much more than a 2x here. If I caught that in time, and I didn't, if I caught that in time, I absolutely would have been buying that. Understanding that community, understanding it's the community, understanding their cult. Wild, passionate, believers in that token. But you see what happens here when somebody, I'm not going to call this a mistake, because I don't think we know yet, but dumps $3 million worth of tokens in one clip. Guys, if you're newer to meme coins, and I'm glad this is happening, by the way, I'm glad this is happening because great learning lesson right here. Market cap, important to a degree. Price of the token, almost not important at all. Psychologically, yes. But probably the most important, maybe metric for a meme coin is the liquidity. If you don't have enough liquidity, if you don't have enough money in these liquidity pools, when you sell, it crashes the token, and that's exactly what happened yesterday. I think people watching here probably know this already, but I know a lot of people do not. And even if you know it, even if you've heard it before, Joe mentions this on the afternoon show, right? If somebody has $20 million worth of this token right now, they couldn't sell it all at once. You can't just go to your wallet and hit sell all. There's not enough money in there to actually sell. It literally crashes this thing. It goes to zero. You have to have an exit strategy. You have to like kind of slowly drip them out there if you don't want to crash these tokens, and that's a problem. It's not a problem. I don't want to say it's a problem, actually. It's part of the game. It's part of the strategy. I know guys who are up big on Mudang, but they couldn't sell. Multiple people up big on Mudang, they couldn't sell in big old clips and lock in these $1 million+ profits without absolutely murdering the token. It's a thing that has to be considered. Somebody selling $3 million dumps this thing. Yesterday, I don't know what liquidity was at. I'm going to assume somewhere in that ballpark, 10 mil or so. Somewhere in that ballpark. And you see what that does to the price. A $3 million hit to that liquidity. Cut that price in half. More than half. Okay, so did that trader leave money on the table? Right? By selling it here, instead of trickling it out as the thing's running up, and maybe holding a little bit of a moon bag? Yes, probably, but if we're going to believe what we're seeing out on X, this might have been incredibly smart, guys. Incredibly smart. And remember, it is a PvP game here, and some of these guys are in the trenches more than us, and they've been in the trenches longer than us, and they know what they're doing, and they're playing a different game. If this is the person who made that trade, and I don't believe much of what I read on X, so I don't know. $3 million selling that coin, and we're saying he probably left a lot on the table. He probably did, unless that was only half of his plan. And the other half of the plan is finding a platform to short the token on. So making a bet that the price of the token goes down, which it did tremendously, and making potentially millions more on that. These are the guys we're trading against. These are the guys I love. These are the guys I'd love to learn to copy and trade like. Incredibly smart. And you see people do this on prediction markets, placing bets on both sides, or placing a bet on a token price and then betting on a prediction market, the other end of that bet. Really smart guys hedging their bets where you can't lose. And in this case, he didn't lose, but also he double dipped. So really smart traders out there, guys that we need to really be studying. That said, all this on chain, we can dig into it all, find out what's real, what's not, if that really is how that trade went down. But really cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. Let me shout out you guys real quick. Haven't even gotten to the comments yet. Gravity, GM, sir. Mike Bennett, good morning. Patrick, good morning, sir. Barry, Benny, thank you, sir. Global, good evening in Thailand. Good shit, man. Good to see you. Metal, good morning. Oh, my God. Dude, Global, you watch those too? I love those things. I love the live police videos, and, dude, I love them. I love them. Usually on 4chan, there's like these evening streams here in the States. There's like these evening police streams that I used to be obsessed with. You hope Donald Trump doesn't insurrect again. He's going to do something. I'm not going to make this political. And we're going to tone it back in the afternoon show maybe a bit, well, probably a bit. Especially after we get past next week. I'm worried if he loses, I think some of his supporters get a little nutso. I really do. I worry about that. Eagle Eye, good morning. Metal. What do you think? Oh, dude, I love SPX. Love. I think SPX is one of the best memes, period. And that is comparing it to Doge and Sheeb and all the big boys. I think SPX is one of the strongest memes, period. It's funny, dude. It's funny. And like Murad said, that's the one that resonates with his TradFi buddies. I get it. A meme that's all about flipping the stock market, basically. Awesome. Luce's down. I am still in it. I think Luce is a massive token. I think Luce is like the next GOAT tier token. I don't know if it gets to 800 mil. I'm not planning on that, but I think Luce is a 200, 250, 300 mil token, especially if we cook here, especially if we hit all-time high in Bitcoin over the next week or so. I think Luce is one of the major ones. And I think we ramp up the listings on Binance. And we saw yesterday Robinhood in Europe listed meme coins. Pepe, WIF, and Coinbase now is starting to ramp up listings, starting with perps, and we're going to get spot listings here too. Meme coin season is about to reach astronomical levels, and it's because those T1 exchanges are going to really increase the rates of those listings. They all missed profits. They all had much lower profits than expected, and fees on meme coins is what's going to get them back in business. Meme coin season is really going to cook here. Cat's brother, dude, it's so good to see you, man. You have been busy. I haven't seen you around much, so hope things are well. We got to catch up, man. It's been a minute. Yeah, Benny, I don't know if I think I said good morning, but if not, you deserve an extra one. Cass, anything about MicroStrategy stock? Yeah. It's because Michael Saylor's about to raise $42 billion to buy more Bitcoin. You're betting on Bitcoin by buying MicroStrategy, basically. Boss GMs. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Cosmos, good morning, man. I think I got everybody here. Oh, dude, I didn't see Murad on Elio Trade. I got to check that out. That's cool. Did he drop anything new there? Like any new words of wisdom? He's awesome. Love that guy. Anyway, let's see. The ticker Bitcoin. It basically recovered. Not all the way, but yeah. I mean, this token's gonna crush. It's gonna crush this season. So remember, Sproto Gremlins is the NFT collection around this. I do want to peek at the price of those. In fact, let me do that now because I have a lot to cover today. A lot. There's a lot going on, and I'll forget if I wait too long. So I do want to peek at Sproto Gremlins and see if that dump actually hurt them. Flat in the past 24 hours, so no. No, there they are. Sproto Gremlins, the NFT collection, partnered or paired with the Bitcoin meme coin. There we go. Pudgy Penguins had big news yesterday, and they're down wild. We'll get to that. Project Aeon down 1.3. You know, I've got my bet on Project Aeon. I think those cook. Still up 2x from where I bought, too, so I'm really happy. But I see nothing but opportunities in these kind of collections right now. In Project Aeon, Sproto Gremlin even, too. Yeah, a lot of opportunities. All right, let's move it along. Again, lots to talk about. Oh, you know, I'll wrap up this little segment here. Deez, I like Deez a lot. This guy's great. But, yeah, just kind of putting a bow on that point, right? Hope everybody with more than 8 can afford to lose in 9-figure vapor market cap tokens. He's saying meme coins. Learn how liquidity pools work before they learn the hard way. And it's exactly like that. Again, these things can crash so fast. And that's more of a message, guys, probably for you if you make that moon bag. If you make the moon bag, again, don't just sell. Right? It just doesn't work that way. If you're up, especially on these meme coins that blow up overnight, those ones, let's pull that up even too. If you make $1 million on a meme coin that goes from a $50,000 market cap up to a $3 million market cap, if you sell, you're not walking away with $1 million. Whatever your balance is, that's not what you're walking away with, and you'll kill the token. Yeah. It's not. It will not work for you. Let's look at, and it's just a quick peek at some like a hot token here. That's not hot enough. That's a third. No, that one's dead. It's probably the wrong place to be looking. You know what? Let's go to Dex Tools. I just want to show you the liquidity in some of the hot meme coins right now, just so we get an idea of like what it actually is there for you to even extract. Let's look at Spooky. I'm just looking at some of the top gainers. Okay. $700,000 market cap here. Maybe this is a perfect example. Like a fresh meme coin. Maybe you got lucky and caught it on if this is a pump fund token. Maybe you caught it early. Maybe you got really lucky and you caught it early. Or maybe you launched it. But you launch and you're up big. You're up 500x, whatever X. There's only $62,000 even there to extract. Even if your balance shows, because of the price of the token, even if your balance shows you're up $2 million, $3 million, you have no chance to actually extract that unless you slow and steady sell it off. So that's the lesson here, because that will, I guarantee, guys, out of everybody watching now, that's going to affect somebody here. And I hope it's all of you guys. I hope it's all of us. Do we have scammers in the chat, Metal? Oh, Gravity, good. Yeah, Spawn is coming in Pawn. Do we have? Is there somebody like shilling something here? I love it. If you super chat, I'll shill whatever. By the way, I think people here, and I hope it's everybody, at least one or two or three, whatever, are gonna hit something big. I know it. I'm so sure of it. I'm so sure of what's coming. Somebody here is gonna get 7 figures this cycle. I think it's gonna be a lot of us too, by the way. I really believe that. I'm planning on it myself. And these are decisions, these are choices, these are things we're going to have to deal with, which is a good problem to have. But be aware of it before you get in that spot and you think you're going to exit, because you're not. You're just not. All right, let's finally, 20 minutes in, finally get to the crypto market. By the way, how do you guys like? I'm actually testing a little new like format, just a little change, as in top story is as far as what I put for the thumbnail of the show and what I title the show. I'm really leading with that story now instead of saving it till later. Normally, I'm trying to get through crypto and NFT markets, couple big headlines, and then I get to the meaty story. I think I got to start with it. So that's what I've been doing the past couple days. Give me feedback on that. Anyway, we see here Bitcoin down to 70K. I think we touched in the 60s yesterday. I think we did. We sure did. Got down to 68K. Wild stuff. I think a lot of us, well, obviously we're hoping that was it. We were out of the 60s, heading to all-time high. 75K or bust, new all-time high. Not yet, but I won't be shocked if that's actually next week. And again, I'm always remembering last cycle when I had my Coinbase app and Crypto.com app that were always flashing me 5% losses, down 5%, up 5. And it was like every other day it was that. So this doesn't shake me the way it did back then. To me, it's just a sign that this market is starting to heat up. It's definitely starting to heat up. ETH at 2,500, Solana 167, red across the board. Unless you're a USDC investor. And in that case, GG's on your 0.1%. Can you realize that, by the way, with USDC, if the percentage is up, down, whatever, if you cash out, can you realize that? Like on Coinbase, if you swap it for dollars? Or even if you're swapping your USDC to a crypto, does it actually count that balance as more? I feel like it does. But who knows? ETFs even struggled yesterday, guys. They did. After the monster couple weeks we had, and especially this week, monster week. Monster. Yesterday, totally different story. 32 million inflows total. That said, the BlackRock IBIT ETF, still big numbers compared to everybody else. Big numbers. 318 million in inflows. BlackRock's just buying. They get what's coming, guys. Now, okay, can I do the conspiracy theory thing? Do you guys mind? So, I've had this discussion with Henry before. If there's any kind of government involvement here, and I don't think there is, but I don't know, do you think, would you put it past them to sell everything and murder this market? And if the argument is, why would they want to lose money? Why would they care? Why would they care? It's just a chess piece to them. Why they don't care about losing money? They print more money. It doesn't mean anything. It's all fake. So while I see BlackRock, when I see it's one specific entity that's accumulating and then has that much power, that much control, that actually freaks me out a little bit, because it means they could do some real damage to the market. They hold it, right? And they're holding it because real people are trading it. I get that. But it spooks me seeing that much crypto, Bitcoin specifically, consolidated all in one spot. So, tinfoil hat off. No, tinfoil hat stays on. Oh, dude, we need a dog with tinfoil hat. Dude, that would be awesome. That would be the hottest coin. That would be the hottest fucking coin here. Oh, good. Okay, Mike, I wasn't sure if I had a bunch of conspiracy theorists that dive into this stuff too. Good to know. Cosmos. Leonidas is trying to push dog on. What platform is that? Oh, cool. I see. You talking about Kraken and Gemini. Interesting. I like that. Okay. Dog with tinfoil hat. Someone's got to make that. That would cook. That would cook. More bad news yesterday. Kinda, it's expected news, but another Wells notice received from one of the biggest, blockchains here in crypto. That's Immutable. So yes, received a Wells notice from the SEC, and they're going to fight. Immutable is well capitalized with a large war chest to build for the future of gaming, and if needed, we will stand up and fight for the right to defend digital ownership for gamers. Fuck yes, Immutable. I love you. That's what we want to hear. The pushback, the fight. You know, this is probably the one area of crypto that needs to be way less PvP. And I think it obviously is. You know, like it's a lot of competition amongst blockchains, platforms, games, projects. But man, we always said WAGMI and what's good for one is good for everybody. And like we do this together, yay, all that. But especially this going up against the SEC, the more coordinated and together they are, unified front, the better they are, the better our chances are. And still after the election next week, maybe we get turnover at the SEC. Maybe we do. Maybe we get turnover and it's a whole new story anyways. Anyway, a lot of stuff cooking at the SEC. There was a comment in here somewhere about them trying to get these notices out before this election. Where's that comment? Because that was interesting because that is definitely happening. That's definitely happening. These are things just I have a little insight into. It's really ramped up behind the scenes, and there's been like an escalation. The pace of this stuff is picking up, and it all does have to do with the election. And really, it's getting ahead of, inauguration date, basically. So not surprised to see this, and I would say this, guys, expect to see more. Like, definitely expect to see more of this stuff, including, like, actual enforcement actions taken. So be ready for that. All right, let's focus on good news, because there was a lot of good news yesterday. There was. We'll focus on the best news today. Tether. $2.5 billion in profit for Q3. This is bonkers, guys. And this is exactly why the Trumps are launching a stablecoin. I think this is the whole reason for World Liberty Finance. I do. I said that months ago. I don't think many people are saying that at all, but I saw the stablecoin thing. I saw the story about Tether. And at this point now, a total of $7.7 billion they've made this year. Less than 100 employees, guys. I don't think these are hard to run and operate. I don't. I think the Trump saw that and saw that opportunity there. It's obvious, and a lot more people are going to see that opportunity too. Stablecoins are going to get wild and competitive and regulated and attacked. It's a lot of money, boys. It's a lot of money. There it is, $2.4 billion in Q3. This is actually where the U.S. Treasury said that stablecoins are actually good. It's actually ramping up the purchase, the buying of treasuries. 1.1 billion of that is from gold hold. Interest, again, you would think maybe this is where crypto starts clicking for people in the government. I think they get it to a degree. I do. 102.5 billion in U.S. Treasuries exposures. Wow. They are in 18th place globally, too. Look at that. So the demand for U.S. Treasuries goes up and up and up as we get more stablecoins. Again, they can regulate the fuck out of this. They can manipulate the fuck out of this. I believe that. You guys know I'm not some, like, monetary expert by any means, but it just kind of seems obvious here. Yeah, big stuff. Big stuff from Tether. GG's to them. I root for everybody, but seeing a big success story like that. Global, that's scary. If that's true, that's scary. If that's true, that's really scary. Tether's yet to be audited by a third party. Yikes. Mike, I got to check that podcast out. That's awesome. Another great story, guys. Franklin Templeton's $410 million on-chain money market fund. Expect to see a lot more of those, by the way, guys. A lot more of those. Live on Coinbase's Base, on the Base blockchain, guys. Big. That's what we're really going to see ramp up. Now, I thought 2024 was the year of RWAs and more TradFi type assets coming on chain, and they certainly have, guys. We've seen stories throughout the year. But I thought it would really be ramped up at this point. I thought it would be kind of changing the game. Maybe we're a year off, or maybe it's like gaming. It doesn't look like what we were expecting it to. As in ways for us to win, more liquidity in the space that's just kind of flowing around everywhere, so everything is up with it. I don't know. All I know is that was the narrative going into this year. And I just don't know if it's materialized, again, the way I thought. The best news. I told you we're just sticking to the best news now. The best news of all is jacked CZ. Did you guys see how jacked he is? It's pretty fucking impressive. Here, let's see. Let's do a before after. Before. After. Dude getting jacked. pretty fucking cool, man. Yeah, that'll happen when you're in prison for 4 months and you have some time. You probably got a lot of time. No excuses for any of us guys. I think we're all okay. Some of you are at work, but who's at work right now? Who's working? And this is just kind of like background noise. And who's like just in the trenches? Who's a full-time DJ in here? I want to get a better sense of that. I know a couple of you that are in the trenches in the office, but who's like a Web3 trench warrior and who's like a good old business pro? But CZ was a prison warrior. I don't know. Anyway, dude jacked. Love it. And he posted his little workout routine. The point there is no reason we shouldn't be doing this. There's no reason. I think we could all find, maybe not 30 minutes, but I think we could all find time in the day to get jacked enough like that. 300 push-ups in 30 minutes. There we go. 40, 30, 20. There's just sets. I love it, dude. I love seeing these guys get healthy. I like when the nerds get jacked. It's fucking cool. We'll have more CZ to come to here when we get a little deeper. Another appearance from CZ. Let's peek at the NFT market here. In the market, I don't think there's anything exceptional going on. Although 11.2 million in sales, that's about our best sales in a week here. Since, since the 23rd. Best day of sales in over a week. Pretty great. Sellers up, buyers up, transactions up. Trade profits. Ouch, dude. Yeah, well into the negative. 1.5 million in the negative. That's our worst day of profits in many weeks. Many. Yeah, it's not even on page one. Yeah, this is going back over a month. Couple months here. I think we had a day of like 3 mil in the negative. Somewhat recent, but again, still a couple months ago. Yeah, bad day for profits. We'll see if we can find that when we look at top sales. Here's your top collections in the past 24 hours. D-Market, Gilded Guardian Heroes, Courtyard, Sorare, Retardio Cousins, Dozuki, Mad Lads. We'll skip the BRC20s. Bitcoin Puppets, Infinix Patrons. Not familiar with that. And we'll put Element 280 up into the top 10 here. Here's your top sales. Bored Ape. I don't see the number. It's a little, well, let me zoom out. Who is that? Bored Ape 9361 selling for 39, just about 40 ETH here, 100,000 bucks. We're going to peek at that because that might have been sold at a big loss. That might be part of why profits were so deeply in the negative. So 100,000. Oh, yeah, there it is, guys. I'm telling you, like the profits in the negative usually is from a single sale or a few sales, but you're usually going to see the profits, the negative profits add up when there's a big run on CryptoPunks, a big run on apes, these once very expensive assets that people are just letting go. They're cutting their losses. They got to move on. They're going to make more money somewhere else than holding this thing. So yeah, that's a majority of the losses yesterday. Last sold for 1.5 million. Sold yesterday for 100,000. That's a huge loss, man. $1.4 million loss there. That's brutal. That's fucking brutal, man. I can't even believe that. To be fair, there could have been somewhere in the middle here, some OTC deal, right? Like somebody just trading, not through a marketplace. That could always happen. So it could be that there was something in between that cuts the losses there. But otherwise, it looks like a huge loss. And that's both in ETH value. I mean, look at that. Last sold for 500 ETH. So 3 years ago, that might have been, let's see here. Well, I guess we're calculating USD value on the sales page. Either way, 500 ETH down to 39 ETH. Just brutal. And I hope this person is converting to Solana or whatever. Keep it in ETH. Point is, I hope this person is getting in the trenches trading meme coins because that's where I think you grow your bag faster. Like this guy, I'm sorry. I love the Bored Apes and Hudah enough, right? I do. But you're not gonna 10x this. You're not. Not this cycle. Maybe next time. Maybe next cycle. But NFTs, even though I think they're going to have a really good 2025, we're not going back to where we were yet. That's a cycle away. That's a cycle away when the metaverse is really, really, really here. when the gaming stuff is really here. We're a whole cycle away, 4 or 5 years away from that. And I still believe that. I still believe we get an NFT super cycle. I do. So, bummer. Big loss there. We're going to see some big sales in art, and it's specifically in Xcopy, guys. 2 big auctions right now. We've got Doom Party by Xcopy. This is being auctioned at Sotheby's. Actually, I want to peek at this too, what other pieces are in this lot. But right now, $650,000 bid. Reserve not met, right? This is estimated to go $800,000 to $1.5 mil. If that's a 1-1, I bet it's a lot closer to that 1.5 mil. I think it is. Really, really cool. Man, really cool. What else is being auctioned here? Oh, that's cool. AIDA Ada robot. Okay. Oh, Rafiki Anadol wins of Yawanawa. Super cool. Pak. No. How do you guys say? I never know how to pronounce this guy's name. I like him a lot. Collected him very early over on Tezos. Tons of success the past couple years here. Dude, this is great. Patrick Amadon is awesome. I would love to get Patrick on the show. He does shows too. I bet he would. I like Patrick a lot. A Meridian. Wow, really cool. Really cool. This is a great lot. Some of these names I don't recognize, which is kind of unusual. Like I'm dialed in enough to art. Some of these names I don't recognize though. But yeah, nice. Oh, Coin Artist, really cool with Neurocolor. Coin Artist is part of Cyber Brokers, right? Am I right about that? One of the co-founders, like you got Josie. This has got a Cyber Broker kind of vibe, right? Yes. So Coin Artist and Josie, cool piece, cool stuff. What's up, DeYank? Good to see you, man. Mike Bennett, a Bitcoin, a metaverse on Bitcoin will one day be a thing. For sure. All right, Bitcoin pump. You don't say. Let's see. A little bit. I'm back to vaping. I love it, dude. I fucking love it. I think I already proved I can stop. I just don't want to stop. Is that denial, guys? Do you call that denial? I just love it, man. I'm trying to think. I'm an all or nothing person. For better or worse, you know? Used to get me in trouble. Now I focus that energy. And you know what? I need a lot of caffeine, like you guys, I think. A lot of caffeine and a lot of nicotine to fuel this shit. I love it. Whatever. It's denial, I know. DeYank, you're in India? Or are you on a VPN? What are you doing, man? I didn't know you're... Oh, okay. Wait, you're in India to detox from weed for real? It's really? I don't know why it's funny to me. But if true, I wish you luck, man. I really do. Good shit. No, honestly, I wish you luck if that's real. Really cool. Is it a vacation or is it truly a detox? It's cool. Dude, weed's not like the easy... I mean, compared to some other things, it's easier, but not to minimize it. You know, like... It's not always the substance that's addicting. It's you know, it's like the kind of the lifestyle or the headspace you get in that's hard to part with. You know, the vibe that's hard to part with. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just stop for everybody and you never think about it. You kind of you just miss everything around it. You know, more than like chemical or physical withdrawals. But you do get those with weed too. You really do. I remember getting off weed. I haven't smoked this year, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I've smoked this year. No, I definitely haven't smoked this year, but even edibles, I don't think I've done any this year. And when you stop though, crazy ass dreams, right? You get wild dreams, you do. I like to microdose mushrooms. That's my jam. It's been a while for that too, months and months, but I love that. That's my favorite. Microdose mushrooms, a little coffee. I like to drink hot sauce, which is crazy, like really fucking hot sauce, and nicotine. Could probably be a little healthier with that, but whatever. Here's our other auction going on right now. This is pretty cool. We have Data Lords by Xcopy auctioned over on Super Rare right now with a 35 ETH bid, $89,000. So this will close in 8 hours. Now I'm trying to remember what this last had a bid of. It was much higher. Like this had a really, really big bid earlier this year, really big bid. And I think the bid was withdrawn or it was never accepted. I can't remember which. So expect this. Let me see. Yeah, here's back in May. What was the offer? Okay, 70 ETH. Okay, so more than 2 times high. No, exactly double here. So we're talking close like $80,000 was the last offer. Bid was withdrawn. Does it get back there? I think so. It's a really cool piece, by the way. Really cool. Oh, dude, Mike, I never did that myself, but a lot of research into it. Yes. I was thinking about that this week, that I need to actually start that. Right? Yeah, that needs to happen. I think we're all gonna have to trade war stories, I think, soon. Right? I think we probably got a lot of good ones to share. Anyway, that big auction will close later today. Want to point this out too. Maybe art's starting to ramp up. Maybe. I don't know for sure yet, and I don't know. I'm just going to put something out there that is just piquing my interest again. It just tells me, okay, start looking and look for more signs. When I see Garden Monoliths sell. Part of what happens here is they're so cheap now. These things used to be $50,000, $60,000 floor, right? Zancan, his Genesis piece over on FX Hash. Love Zancan. I've always said I want to get one of these. It's a milestone for me. Could right now, but I would have to liquidate some other plays that I think have a lot of upside, but I think this probably does too. Because I think Zancan comes back to the space in full force, and the space really welcomes him back. And he's not gone, right, but he's not really minting stuff now. I see a lot of upside in this collection. For $4,000, I do see these 10xing. Or even a 5x. I think these 5 or 10x from the price they're at now, which is 6,000 Tez floor right now. So this isn't even the floor now. I think 6,000 is now the floor. I think an easy 5-ish X on these when he comes back. This is also assuming that crypto's rocking, right? All-time high Bitcoin, we're in that zone. And that we do get the art meta that I do think is coming. If and when that happens, this cooks. This is a screaming deal. So I've been looking at these. I just don't want to sell anything right now. I'm in some really, I think, strong positions, but for me, it would be a milestone to get in a Garden Monolith. So keep my eyes still on that collection. And I do want to point out the FX Hash sales bot, just in the past day or two, has been rattling off some sales, right? So probably starting here on the 30th. And, oh, wow, we had a tender pass sale for not much, $669. Wow. I think this is a rare one too, guys. I think this is one that gets you a mint for every drop, like maybe even a free mint. That's like free. That's, if it's what I think it is, it's like saying you don't believe there's a lot of life left in this, which is scary too. If I'm right about that, and I think I am. A few hollows though. 3, I think, or 4? Yeah, 3 of those. So anyway, just seeing some sales picking up a little bit. I need to see days of that, and I need to see more big sales, but keep my eye on art over there. Back to PFPs, guys. Retardio Cousins flipped Mad Lads. I think that's a big deal. Murad tweeted out he thinks there's still possibly a 100x here. And I don't doubt him. No, I do doubt him, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, yeah. Look, I like Retardio Cousins. They're not going to a $500,000 floor. They're not. I don't think. I don't think, but maybe. I do think this cycle gets stupid. Does it get Retardio, though? That I'm not sure. I don't know. They got upside, though. I'll say that. They do have upside. All right. Who got one? Who got the great Ghost Pudgy? Please sell it to me for face value, whatever, please. Shout out Anthony. Shout out motherfucking Anthony. This guy's awesome, by the way. He's I've mentioned him here before. Anthony edits these videos and chops up our shorts, right? Awesome dude. Big time into art. Just a nice guy. Like I chat with him as often as we can, just shooting the shit, talking crypto, NFTs and stuff. And he's fucking awesome. Like a really genuinely good guy. Was really excited. He messaged me last night saying he got one of these. He was listening to last night's or yesterday morning show last night, and he heard about it, right? So he heard that these things were dropping from the show. Well, the sale was 10 minutes away. So he got ready, loads up the site, igloo.inc, I think is the site, and he got one. And man, these went really fast, really fast. I missed it by like 5 minutes. I got to set alarms. But when I realized this was happening, ran over to the site. They were sold out. So these went really quick, okay? 11-inch vinyl figures. They're fucking awesome. I'm going to peek at eBay because I really want one. 150 editions, and it is just like we thought yesterday. That outside, the sheet, the Go sheet, whatever, does come off, and you have that clear pudgy. Dude, that's so cool. I really want this, and I'll probably pay 2x for it. I love this. I love it. I think that's the coolest figure they have in the entire line. So I hope some of you guys got it too, because I do think you're up on that. I do think you 2-3x those on secondary. Look how freaking cool that. Oh, and it glows in the dark. Come on. $300 for that. I bet you these are like $750. If anybody's selling on eBay right now, I bet you they're like $700. Let's check. If any are listed, probably not going to be. At least right now. We'll see. Especially because they're not in hand, I guess, right? Oh, come on. Goddamn. Yeah, $1,000. Yep. Let's see if any have sold. I wouldn't be shocked if we've got some selling. Maybe not there. Maybe not at that price, but maybe. Yeah, there we go. Come on, guys. Am I good or am I good? I'm telling you, my experience, and I did this for a long time, guys. I traded action figures. I would have people at like comic conventions buy me exclusive figures, and they'd mail it to me, and I'd just flip them. I'd put together sets and flip them, and comic. Like, I was very good at that stuff. Like, very good at that. So I have a very good feel for what people are willing to spend on collectibles. I got, like, the edition size matters, the character and how hot it is right now. There's just like these factors you can't quantify. You just got to feel it from doing it. Not bad with that 700. Did I say 750? Not bad with that $700-ish prediction there, huh? Got a good feel for these things. Anyway, that's about where I think they settle to. And you'll see some a little lower, and I think you will see multiple of these sell over $1,000. That's an awesome, awesome figure. And I won't be shocked too, just like NFTs that will have a peak, I won't be shocked to see some of these go for $1,500 plus. Especially like the right number. Like, these are numbered. So you get number 69, premium. Get number 1, premium. Yeah, that's how it works. These are awesome, dude. I hope some of you got them. These are really cool. And I'm probably going to throw some offers on them. Look, I mean, the rest of them are great too. They are, but the Ghost is the best one they have in the series. If I can sell something, I'll overpay for it. I like it a lot. I want that on my desk. Like, that to me is, I might go out on a limb. I think that's the coolest NFT physical, period. I do. I think it's the best one. I really do. I really got to get one of those. Doodle's got great figures too, by the way. They do. I don't know what they do on secondary yet. I got to get a feel for that, but the Pudgy one's the best I've seen. And it's not even close. Fuck, I'm so mad I missed it yesterday. I am. I really wanted one of those. They sold out fast enough that it wasn't guaranteed anyways, but it's really great. So anyway, GG's to Anthony, guy. Like, well-deserved. Like, yeah, great to see him get a win there. Flip it, though, man. Flip it. Big news, guys. Massive freaking news out of the Pudgy Penguins yesterday. We broke this yesterday live on the show. A brand new game called Pudgy Party. Freaking awesome. Look, they announced earlier this year a partnership with Mythical Games, and they did say a game was coming. We didn't know any details. We didn't know what. Well, now we know it's Pudgy Party. This is going to play like Fall Guys. You know that PlayStation game? It might be PC too, but, PlayStation's where I've seen it. Really fun, multiplayer, party-ish game. It's kind of mini games, but it's like a race, an obstacle course. Really awesome. If I heard Pudgy Penguins game and tried to think what style it would be, I didn't picture that. That's not what I had in mind. And at the same time, I'm not shocked at all. It probably makes the most sense. It makes a ton of sense out of any other genre they could do. Obviously, we've seen Pudgy World, a bigger open world kind of experience in like a little social environment. This makes a ton of sense. Yeah, so this will be on Mythos Chain, which is or is moving to, I think it is now a Polkadot chain. Really cool to see. Good partnership. This game's going to cook. And that's all because they've grown their base of users. It's NFT people. It's crypto people. It's kids who like toys. And it's going to grow more and more. It's financial guys. Their partnerships with like Van Eck, right? And Uniswap, right? They've just grown this huge base of users who just enjoy the brand. And then you drop a game. Of course, everybody who already likes the brand is going to at least go try it. Really smart. These guys are really, really smart. Really smart. There's the tweet from Mythical. There you go. Mobile knockout royale game with drops, new characters, rewards for the community. So yeah, expect some crypto and NFT rewards in that game. This is a big deal. This is a really big deal. Can't wait for footage there. Still in games, guys. Van Eck investing in another game. They were investors in Off the Grid, which I've got that installed on PlayStation. If we need to get a Off the Grid night going, guys, I think we might need to do that. Maybe do an Off the Grid gaming session and stream it. Not a bad idea, right? Whoa, DeYank, hang on. You just paid 30 grand for some Bitcoin NFTs. Are you going to buy one of those, DeYank? Oh, and okay, hang on. DeYank's got to get a Based Angel, yes. Not financial advice. Based Angels are going to cook. Based Angels got an easy 5x in them right now. They're, last I saw, 1.7-ish. They'll be 0.1 when this market cooks. They will. Henry and I were talking Ordinals prices yesterday. We were talking Taproot Wizards. We were talking, yeah, thank you, man. Smash the like, guys. Please. Helps a lot. We were talking Taproot Wizards and how much they'll cost, but also what they'll be worth. And I told him, I'm like, dude, Henry, my thoughts on how high this stuff goes. Here, smash the like on this one, too. That one helps a lot, just on the X side. My thoughts on Ordinals hasn't changed from when they first launched, and we were really early to Ordinals, guys. We were really early. Right? Most of our gang bought Honey Badgers, right? The first original 10K collection on Bitcoin. They're Ordinals in the 80K range, inscription number 80K or so, 85K. We bought there. And I inscribed my own at like 103,000, like early. We were early. And my thoughts back then is these things go to 1, 2, 3 Bitcoin for top collections. I don't think that of Honey Badgers. I love them. They're not going that high. Yes, sir, dude. Nice pickups. A Quantum Cat, a Puppet, and a Node Monk. Dude, to yank. See that weed money, you not smoking anymore. You put that to good use here. Good shit. Good stuff, man. I see, dude, all three of those are going to be 1 Bitcoin plus. Probably 2 or 3, though. I really believe that still. Hang on. Ugh. Sometimes those zins get me. 1, 2, 3 Bitcoin. Won't be shocked to see even higher. I know, man. That's brutal. Yep. Van Eck, though, investing in another Web3. How did I get on Ordinals? Anyway, they invested in Off the Grid. Now, investing in another Web3 game. Will it have the same success, potential success, as Off the Grid? We will see. But that game is called... What is it called? What the hell is the game called? Oh, okay, hang on. They didn't invest in a game. They invested in the studio. I like that. Behind Off the Grid. So it's Gunzilla Games. Smart. Yeah, real smart. Real smart. It's probably going to be a good investment. Those guys. Yeah, those guys, excuse me, seem like they know what they're doing. They really do. They really do. Yeah, there's the team. Big investment, I'm guessing. And by the way, Matt looks like he's part of Van Eck. He's tweeted out if you want to play off the grid, DM him. So maybe we get that off the grid gaming session going with Matt. That'd be really cool. I'm going to send him a DM. See if we can get an off the grid night going. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right. Quick check-in with Rec Drinks. They opened up sales yesterday. Now, they were going to allocate. They sold out in the U.S., by the way. They were going to take some of their UK supply or Europe supply and allocate it to the States. I don't know if that actually happened or not, but there's only about 1,000 left, and I do want to get some still. So if they did allocate some to the States, yeah, maybe they did. I really do want, out of stock here. Yeah, if they allocate over here, I'm going to grab some. Honestly, maybe flip those on eBay. You can sell that on eBay. You can. I don't think they'll be, you're not going to win there, at least much. But you can't flip that. Yeah, you can, definitely. All right, let me blitz through the rest of our stories here. Dude, we're at an hour already. I'm going to pick up the pace here. All right. The Aavegotchi Geist mainnet launched yesterday. Really cool. That's their own blockchain. Built off, is it Base or is it Arbitrum? Which one is that? Yeah, now for the life of me, I can't remember, but they've got an NFT mint. This is invite only, or if you own an Aavegotchi, you're in. Really, really cool way to, I think, build out a blockchain and get the right people in. So really cool. Sounds very successful so far. It is Arbitrum. Okay. And once their metaverse goes live, we're going to do a stream in there. We'll do this show inside their metaverse, which will be really fun. I will also do that in the other side metaverse too. But we're definitely going to do a live stream over here. 49,000 mints. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, really cool. 6 days, 5 days. Yeah, 6 days to go to mint that. I got to get rid of these hiccups, man. Dude, okay, no more Zins live. Boldnell's really nice 2D yank. I haven't seen their floor price, but nice. Fru, you got an off-the-grid node. Really cool. I like that. All-time high today for Bitcoin. I don't know. Are we really pumping? Oh, yeah, maybe we are. All right. Maybe we're back in business here, boys. Okay, Magic Eden. Their test token closed. You can no longer claim. I fucked up, boys. I waited way too long. You know what started happening? I started getting this creeping feeling that they're going to reward people who did claim the test token. Right? Like they're so dialed into Web3. Like what people like, what kind of rewards really hits. And rewarding people who play around on test nets and test tokens really hits. Really hits. So it hit me last night when I saw there was like an hour to go to claim. I'm like, damn, okay, let me go claim. Went on desktop, fired up my VPN, went to the claim site, and I was hoping VPN desktop would let you claim, even though they said mobile only. And of course, I get through the process, and you got to do it on mobile. So I get a VPN on my phone, go through the process, not eligible, but then I realized you got to connect your wallets. So connect my wallets, I'm eligible. Started linking wallets, go to claim, and you need some SOL to claim. I stopped there. Pure laziness. I'm sure I'm going to regret it. I just didn't want to take that extra 30 seconds to send. I think it was 0.02 SOL. Fru, I bet you cleaned up, man. I bet you did well there. You claimed on all your wallets. Nice. Yep, I bet you did well. And I bet you're going to get rewarded. I think so, dude. I think you're going to get rewarded big time. Dude, $50 is great. And but I think you're going to get rewarded another way. I do. Too late now, though, and I still say keep your eyes on this. I think that ME token's probably going to cook when it launches. The real one, still coming this year, as of now on track for that. So we'll keep our eyes there. We have the end of the Nifty Island Play to airdrop campaign. Saw some interesting comments about this, that maybe participation wasn't as high as, this is not Nifty Island's expectations, but just people here in the space saying, hey, I think people are going to regret not playing this, not getting involved in that token, having a feeling that when the token drops, it's a lot more valuable than people were assuming. And they might be right. It's just a feel. But like that ME token, I'll probably regret not claiming. Probably going to regret not playing Nifty Islands and grinding out some island token. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Either way, that campaign comes to an end today, probably in just a few hours. So you got a little time left to grind out, it seems. Hey, we're back in fungible token territory. Good. That's my favorite right now. World Liberty Finance, we talked earlier, launching their stable coin. They slashed their fundraising target, right? Initially 300 mil, now down to, was it 300 mil? It was in that ballpark, now down to 30 mil. That's a big number still. But these guys just could not get traction there. So pretty big cut. Oh, it was 1.5 billion was their target, right? No, it was 300 mil. There it is. 300 mil is what they were hoping to get. Their goal is now 30 mil. They're only up to, I think, a few mil. So we'll see. We'll see where that finishes, but pretty big change there. All right, ChatGPT. Yes, there is a token tie-in here. And no, it's not something you can buy now or speculate on. But OpenAI launched a ChatGPT search. I am going to install this. I know they're collecting my data. I love ChatGPT. I'm one of those guys. I don't like people collecting my data. Also, nothing to hide. I don't care, really. At the point where it's used against me, I'll be dead. Or it'll be too late anyways. So I'm going to install that ChatGPT search. I love it. I really freaking love this tech. It's so incredible. But that said, Sam Altman tweeting out, just encouraging people to go grab it, install it, whatever. Don't care. What I care about is somebody replies, do you have a dog? And you guys know why somebody's asking that. You know exactly why. Sam didn't, though. So we're going to keep our eyes on this, right? Sam didn't know why somebody's asking. Do you guys, why is somebody asking, guys? DeYank, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. When this is big enough, right? I would love to do like a meetup. That'd be awesome. Maybe it's here in Chicago. Maybe it's like NFT NYC, right? Definitely want to do that. I would love to do that. That'd be really, really cool. But I think you guys know why Spy here was asking. Sam, totally clueless, but that's it. Tropo's right. Next 10,000x is that. If Sam answers that, I don't think he will. I think somebody probably told him what's going on here. That's it. It's what we do, man. We launched dog tokens. Everybody's trying to get Brian Armstrong's dog name. That's it, Global. That's the meta. Mike Bennett in DC, okay. I mean, it'll be here in the States, if whenever. Yeah, we will do that at some point here in the States. But yeah, you get somebody's dog. What's his name? Gordon Goner, Gizmo over on Ape Chain, right? It's just the dog tokens work. They do. Anyway, if Sam gets a dog, and he posts the name of that dog, you're looking at a top meme coin like instantly. So we're gonna keep our eyes even on that thread. With 2.4 million views, we're going to keep our eye on this thread. You never know. You never know if he's going to reply back to this. Maybe he gets a dog. Maybe he's just going to fuck with us and drop a name of a dog. Maybe he launches his own pump fund. I doubt it, but we're keeping our eye on that. All right, CZ back in the news here. I told you we're coming back to him. At Binance Blockchain Week. Really freaking cool, right? He had a panel he was speaking on. But now taking a selfie with Harold, Hold the Pain Harold. Just an awesome character here. Like, last cycle was so much fun spamming the Harold memes. Harold's awesome. Harold works with Memeland, which is incredible. So this partnership is interesting. Yes, CZ does not work for Binance anymore. But this is a beautiful moment right here. And it is leading to something, which is another new meme coin coming from Meme Land. They already have their meme token. Their second token is coming now, guys, and it's called the Pain token. Yes. Yes, a token based on Herald. Yeah, this will cook. This token's going to cook. Whenever that comes out, it's going to be amazing. Yeah, I feel like Meme Land's undervalued to some degree. I do. Now, I think that photo's a little more important than it might look like. It's not just like an off-the-cuff thing. I think there's a partnership here. I think Meme is listed on Coinbase. And I expect the Pain token to probably get an instant launch on Coinbase too. So heads up about that. We got to stay dialed in and focused on it. There will be a Pain token from Meme Land. It'll have a huge backing. And it will probably have that Binance listing right out of the gates. That's so great. Yeah. Cool story, cool setup for this token launch. Really like Meme Land. Don't know when this token's coming yet, by the way. I don't think there's details out quite yet. But when it happens, we'll be right on top of that, finding our way in. I'm assuming Meme Land captains are probably going to get a nice allocation, right? Would make a lot of sense, but this will cook. This will cook. You launch it in the right market again with the Binance backing. This will certainly cook. All right, and I think this is our last story. Speaking again about Ethereum and its struggles, and also going back to that intern account, right? Just saying we need that energy. We need somebody bringing back culture. Right, just bringing the fun back. I think it was all the way at the start here, right? The Ethereum intern account. It's a nobody account right now, right? Just 5,000 followers, but keeping my eye on it because it's like my temperature check on the culture on ETH, which is extremely lacking, guys. And so that's why you're seeing a platform like Time.Fun, which is not some major platform, but it's a platform with potential. It's a platform with potential that, as of yet, couldn't be realized over on the Base blockchain, right? So this is not on ETH mainnet. This is on an L2. It's on Base. But without that energy here, without the degen culture just thriving over in the Ethereum ecosystem, they're not going to grow the way they wanted to. And they see that opportunity to grow over on Solana. And so these guys have decided now to move from Base to Solana. I think you're going to start seeing a lot of this, guys. I do, unless you can get the culture really ramped up on ETH. Price go up on ETH, that brings it back. It really does. We're that shallow. We're that shallow that's really all it takes. Price go up. But and the Solana people, by the way, will come over to ETH. The same way ETH guys all migrated to Solana. They will come to ETH. At this point, I think everybody's everywhere. But you don't get the culture here. These things are really going to struggle. And maybe the ETH and its L2 ecosystem just becomes this very corporate and sterile and cold ecosystem of great products and a lot of financial instruments, right, tokenized, and it becomes an ecosystem of that, which would be great. But, man, you need the culture there to really let these projects and builders thrive. You do. You need it. So with that said, that's all going to Solana right now. It is, and rightfully so. They've earned it. It's where that energy is. Time.Fun, by the way, really cool platform. You guys or me, anybody can go put up maybe like a post about yourself. I'll go create a Twitter thread or I'll make a video. And I put out a little posting of it. I'll make a video about this or that. And it'll include, one post, like one tweet, a 15-minute video, and whatever else. And I post it and you let people bid on it, which is really cool. I think it's a really, really, at the very least, interesting platform. I think it's a pretty useful platform because I don't know how to tokenize my time. Right? I don't know how to even value my time. I've had people reach out and say, hey, would you make us a video? And what are your fees? And I have no clue. I've never done it. But I could figure out that value by something like this. I think I could get exposure through something like this. So yeah, I think there's actually something really interesting here. I do. Like the platform. We'll eventually... Let's play the trailer. I'll eventually figure out how to get on there and maybe start doing some damage, and maybe when it migrates over fully, that's the time. Let's check out the trailer just to get an idea of the product. Again, I think it's cool.
whatever you like. You can have whatever you like. When the beat goes off, we bang to the.
Wait, am I going to get a copyright strike? I'm so tired of that. Yeah, I'm not going to play the whole thing. I get so many strikes. Not the ones that like ding the channel really, but like they demonetize the stuff. Like almost every show. But there it is. You see the platform. I think it's cool. I really do think it's cool. I do. Okay, what's on the agenda today? What's happening? Any milestones? Fartcoin's up 40%? Interesting. Yeah, pretty solid. Mike, it might have been. I know it's very tied to GOAT. I don't remember the why though. Yeah, I don't exactly remember. But man, these meme coins are look, if Bitcoin. Oh God. If Bitcoin cooks today, which it looks like it's gonna, maybe meme coins start just cooking throughout the weekend, which would be awesome. I'm so ready to get back in. And I've been watching. There's just been not many calls, and you've seen it in TG. Not a lot of calls. IB. I mentioned IB again this morning. Something interesting there. Something interesting there. Super degen play, but I will be watching closely for any other big plays over the next couple days here. Yeah, and I think we got to get into Ape Chain. I said that before. I think it's got to happen. It is starting to it's starting to simmer. It's starting. It's still early, still a great time to get in. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Guys, we actually will have an afternoon show today. Apologies for yesterday too. I did think we were doing the show. I didn't think Henry was going to be I didn't think Henry would be unavailable yesterday. His kids are older, is like mine. So I didn't think he was doing anything for Halloween trick or treat stuff, but kind of like I realized I got to give out candy and it starts early. So yeah, I didn't mean to cancel yesterday. It wasn't the plan, but kind of last minute I realized there's nobody that can do this. I know I would have had to be going to get the door, and the other guys weren't going to be around at all. So it didn't make sense. We will be live today. So 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. We got the non-fungible idiots coming at you live. It's right here on SlamX Official. So make sure you're subscribed over on YouTube. Again, SlamX Official. On X, it's SlamXIO. Of course, you can follow me at Hudah_idiot. Man, guys, hope your day's great. Hope the morning's awesome. Hope you find some cooks. I think they're going to be out there today. Just a quick vibe check. Thanks to you guys pointing out the Bitcoin's pumping. It feels like something. It feels like it's going to be a good up day. And actually, it's worth mentioning that we did officially have an Uptober. We did. We started the month at let's end here. Let's see. We started at 61K or 63K. I'm trying to remember. Let's go back just a little further. But we did officially have an Uptober and up almost, I'm going to guess it's like 7 or 8%, which is pretty awesome. Okay, hang on. October 1st, 63K. And we finished at probably 70. That's pretty damn good, actually. About 10%, guys. So a really good Uptober. There we go. Yep, great place to end. Guys, have a great morning. Have a great day. I will see you this afternoon, guys. We'll freaking see ya.